Hey guys, welcome to Susan Shares today. In my quiet time, I was reading in Numbers and I was so prompted to talk about the Israelites today because they remind me so much of me and us in general and our complaining, because God was so gracious in his provision, and yet they complained always to Moses and Aaron. We don't have this, we don't have that. Where's God in this? And God the whole time was providing. And so that tends to be us. We tend to focus on our challenges instead of on the provision of God. So that's my challenge, no pun intended, today is, are we focusing more on the challenges that are set before us always, causing us to be distracted? Or are we focusing on God's provision? Because it's so much easier to focus on a challenge, of course, set before us every day, than focusing on God's provision. So it's a great question to ask, provision or challenge. So what are we challenged with every day? Because there is something every day that we're challenged with. And it's so quick, the enemy will jump in immediately. You're challenged with this. This is your focus, and that will become your distraction away from God. Or are we going to focus on God's provision? What is God's provision? God, what would you have me do? And do I have a history with you? As the Israelites did. They were complaining today in my reading in 19 and 20 about having no water. They had been faced with that before. It was miraculous how God provided for them every single day, yet they were complaining yet another day for no provisions. And so they were like panicked. And that is us. That is so us. And they're just like us. We get in a panic mode sometimes. What will we do? And we try to take control instead of letting God take over. So it's, again, a great question to ask ourselves. Am I focused on my challenge? Am I distracted by it? Or am I going to go with God's provision? Do I have a history with him? Has he ever let me down? Has he ever, I repeat that, ever let me down? He never changes. My Bible and yours say God is the same yesterday, today, and always. You can count on him. So focus on God, focus on his provision in relationship, in life, and go to him. It's a great question for Susan Shares today to ask yourself. Have a great day and enjoy. If this is spring break for you, enjoy. I'm going to get my granddaughter tonight for an entire week, so you may see a picture of her. I'm just guessing. And so enjoy spring break if this is a spring break for you. And I love you. Bye-bye.